Update on the war being waged against the ADL by Elon Musk and X. The battle lines have been drawn, and pretty much everybody has weighed in. Everybody of note has weighed in on the situation, and most people are just going, yeah, the ADL, kind of a corrupt, shady institution, but no. We've got a veteran tech guru, Walt Mossberg. What side do you think that he falls down on? Slams Elon Musk and deactivates his X account. It's a cesspool that's over there. Walt Mossberg, veteran tech reporter and columnist. Oh, so a journalist spurging out. Must be a day that ends in Y. A social media site over the mogul's threat to sue the Anti-Defamation League. It has anti-defamation in the name. Why would you sue them? They do such good work. Mossberg, who covered technology for more than 2 decades at the Wall Street Journal before partnering with fellow journalist Kara Swisher, on tech-centric ventures, all things D and Recode, blamed Musk for turning the rebranded Twitter site into a cesspool of bigots and liars and pro-insurrectionists. So we already know this guy's proclivities. Yeah, I don't really care. And especially if he's simping for an organization that goes ahead and labels "it's okay to be white" a hate symbol. Those 5 words strike fear in whose heart exact? Those same bigots and racists that Walt Mossberg is just trying to keep everybody away from. That's hilarious. But we could just go ahead and hear from the chief bigot himself. Anti-Defamation League CEO claims people pushing to ban the organization are white supremacists. Interesting. Is that just another tacit agreement that Jews are just their own little thing? That seems to be what he's alluding to. That's kind of weird. All this whole race hustling shit is just so fucking small-minded. So small-minded, in fact, all you need is just, a small little hat in order to cover all of it. On Wednesday morning's episode of CNBC's Squawk Box, Anti-Defamation League CEO Jonathan Greenblatt said that those posting on social media for the ADL to be banned, I've done it as well, from Elon Musk's X were white supremacists. White supremacists, like the guy who posted this. Oh, right, Jake Shields, according to the ADL, it's hate speech to say that it's okay to be white. According to the ADL, it's okay to be Jewish. Why is it okay to be Jewish but not white? Personally, I think it's okay to be both. Exactly. Like, there is nothing wrong with either. It's just the underlying ideology, the ADL. Well, it's kind of a problematic one in the grand scheme of things. It has nothing to do with them being Jewish. It has them simping for a certain state and a certain region of the world and putting their priorities above everything else. But we don't need to get bogged down in the weeds now, do we? Greenblatt said that he posted a tweet after a meeting with Twitter CEO Linda Yaccarino that triggered a number of white supremacists to organize this hashtag campaign, ban the ADL. Yeah. See, everybody that hates me, everybody that is disgusted about knowing my censorious past, they're just simple white supremacists. Haven't doled out the whole anti-Semitic tag yet. He's just keeping that one in his back pocket. This campaign went very viral quickly with white supremacists, hardened anti-Sem. There it is. And other people spreading it across the service. It literally had me shaking. God, there's so many jokes that I want to say, but again, this is going to be up on YouTube. It literally, I can't take a guy who unironically says literally in his fucking 50s. Like, grow up, dude. Was a trending topic over the course of the weekend. Oh, wait, it's still trending longer than the weekend, stupid. Greenblatt was asked whether he thinks that Musk is anti-Semitic, to which he said, I have never said Elon is anti-Semitic. See, that's how these people are. They're very subversive. And I don't think Twitter is a platform. Well, Twitter's not a platform anymore. It's X. Get up to date. They're stupid. Is anti-Semitic. And I said, and as we've said here, hate speech is the price of free speech, which you want to shut down at every single turn, man. Like, you're out there just leading the charge. If there are supposed white supremacists and hardened anti-Semites that are out there saying ban the ADL, you're definitely leading the chorus that's saying shut it down. Again, stick to what you know, I guess. But he said, here comes the big but. Somebody calls her Mix-a-Lot because we got a big old but coming. Let's acknowledge that when Elon Musk and the platform bring people hardened anti-Semites back on, again, like you need to update your vernacular, my guy. When they validate their rantings, when they algorithmically amplify them to allow it to spread, Greenblatt said, with a deal with real-world consequences. Like wanting your pro-censorship organization to have the same amount of power that you had that effectively crippled and nearly killed off the predecessor platform? Yeah, okay. When people say, we know what the ADL did to Twitter beforehand, just made it a complete desolate wasteland of only the correct opinions being allowed to be said. And if anybody said anything controversial, you would just get hit with a label and then be taken off the platform. There are some people that have seen the new quasi opened up platform. It's not great. It's definitely not perfect, but it's definitely better than it used to be. And we're saying, yeah, back in the day, okay, there was a very small period of time where there was a lot of people, man. If we could go ahead and tally up all of the people that ended up getting banned, okay, I think it would probably get into about the mid 7 digits or something like that. Some people would say it was probably, around 250,000, but if we got up into, the higher ranks, that's how many people ended up getting banned. And you know what? Knowing the history and all that stuff, we're just over here saying never again, never forget. We don't want to see that happen again. Greenblatt was confronted with the reports that the ADL was urging advertisers to pull their ads from X. These reports prompted Musk to consider suing the group for defamation. Greenblatt said, we're not out there publicly or privately talking to advertisers. They will make the decisions that they want to. Which I mean, as Elon Musk just pointed out, Jonathan at ADL kicked off a massive Twitter boycott campaign in less than a week after the acquisition closed. Literally nothing had changed about the site. Our U.S. revenue is still down 60% from the campaign, but slowly improving. Directly from the ADL, today we are joining dozens of other groups to ask advertisers to pause Twitter spending because we are profoundly concerned about the anti-Semitism and hate on the platform. Here's why we're asking for advertisers to stop hate for profits and stop toxic Twitter. But remember, guys, we never specifically said that anybody should pull out, okay? Nobody should specifically remove their advertising from the platform. We just said to pause. Like the same shit that they're trying to push right now. Oh, we never told anybody that they had to get the jab. We never told anybody that they had to wear the mask. It's you bunch of fucking lying fuckers. Greenblatt said, we're not out there publicly or privately talking to advertisers. Bro, like, legitimately. We're joining together with dozens of groups to ask advertisers to pause. Yeah, how do you weasel your way out of that one? Probably bringing that up is probably some form of anti-Semitism. It's something about clocks, and I don't know. We were having a bunch of conversations, but mathematically you couldn't actually do all those same conversations in the allotted time that was there. Even if you were working 24 hours a day, you couldn't be attending all of those meetings. Something like that. We did call for a pause back in November, but see, a pause is different. I can't believe you actually brought that up. And since then, since that initial statement, what we're doing is engaging with the management of the company. So yeah, again, we're just going to go ahead and bully your platform until you just give us more influence. Man, you'd be less stereotypical if you were just trying to give them a hard money loan. Like, fuck off. I understand they have a big business problem. I mean, Elon tweeted something I didn't know, but the you fucking knew. Just stop it. That the advertiser revenues are down 60%. But look, brands are big boys and big girls to make their own decisions. And they always just seem, wherever you guys want to go ahead and lean, they always seem to follow you. Interesting. It must be just a simple coincidence, right? I don't know what everybody's out there noticing, but you just see all of these things line up a multitude of times. It's just very funny. Greenblatt said that he doesn't believe in cancel culture. Of course he doesn't, but rather council culture. Oh my God, this dumb fucker's just out there saying, oh, you can have freedom of speech, but that doesn't mean you have a freedom of consequences. Oh my God. Bro, don't let these motherfuckers in the door. You want to go ahead and you want to throw a hissy fit outside the club. Take away their... I thought... It's kind of weird, right? Like, I thought they'd be offended. And you know what? I think that they'd probably want to have that gold check mark changed because it just reminds us of too much stuff. But whenever these bad faith individuals want to come through your front door in order to try to change things to fit their own personal agenda, you got to tell them what. You got to tell them no. You got to tell them no again. You got to tell them no maybe 3, 4, 5, 109 times. That's how many times you just need to continue to just drive that point home. You are not welcome here. And we could also name the other places where you aren't welcome. But with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.